Hello everyone, this is Chris Polizzi with your technology tip screencast. This screencast is going to deal with Twitter. Twitter is the microblogging service that's become so popular. Twitter enables you to send out 140 character tweets to people. Now these are text tweets, but you can include links to multimedia. Now a lot of people are starting to get on Twitter now. It's an easy way to communicate your message. It's free. It's fairly simple to learn. There's a lot of people on it. Just by looking at this as a sample of people on it: ABC News, Ellen DeGeneres, Best Buy. These are all people that are on Twitter, the Gates Foundation. These are some top tweets that are coming through now. Right here are some trending topics, what's popular. So even before you even sign up for an account, you can take a look at what's happening in Twitter. You can search. If I want to search for something, if I want to search for the president is speaking tonight, if I want to search for that, I can see what people are saying about Obama. But let me sign in. It's free to sign up for the service. Alright, now this is going to direct us to my Twitter homepage. These are the people I'm following right here in the central column. And this is what they're tweeting. So Judy Woodruff from the NewsHour just sent out something. Language is the teacher. PolitiFact is politics. Web 2.0 classroom right here. Now the main part of Twitter is right here, this tweet box. And they say the title, "What's Happening?" And this is what I think turns a lot of people off. A lot of people think that Twitter is just someone going in to get a cup of coffee and tweeting about how their cup of coffee was. And there's plenty of people that use it for that. Why I think Twitter is important, especially for the educational community, is it's a professional development tool. You can follow other teachers anywhere in the world, pose questions to other teachers, get responses, collaborate. It's really a way to pick other people's brains, see what other people are doing, what resources they're using, what they're reading. And I'm finding that I'm basically just using Twitter as a professional development tool, just talking and following to other teachers. And really, every day I'm getting a new resource, a new idea from people I follow on Twitter. But it really is, you're trying to find that magic mix. You're trying to find the perfect people who are giving you valuable nuggets. So Twitter, when you want to tweet something, what's happening, you write your tweet right in here. So if you just read an article that you thought was valuable, you can say, I just read this article, and you can send the link out to your followers, and you can tell them to check it out. My last tweet was right here. It was asking if students are on Twitter, who they should follow, who are valuable people for students to follow on Twitter. When a tweet comes across, you can reply to it. So that would reply directly to the person that's tweeting it. So let me go down to this one. Language is a 6-step plan to using your 21st century voice to make a difference. And then she sent the URL across. A lot of URLs are long. You might have to use a URL shortener to tweet about a URL. And if you just Google URL shorteners, you'll find a lot out there. And if I read this article and I had a comment on it, I can reply directly to languages. Or if I found that article is pretty valuable, I can retweet it or forward it along to the people who follow me. There's also this star right here. I can favor it to save it and go back to it later. It's sort of like bookmarking it. So that's this main panel in Twitter, and that's where most of the action in Twitter is taking place. Up here, you have your home. You have your profile page. This is what tweets you're sending out. You can find people. If I want to find other math teachers, I can type in math teacher and see what other math teachers are out there and see what they're tweeting about and maybe follow some of them. Settings, you can change your settings. You can change your profile picture. You can change your background. Help and sign out. So I'm going to go back to home. Okay, so 151, this is who I'm following. If I click on this, these are the people I'm following. And I'm constantly trying people out, following them, unfollowing them, depending on what information they're giving. I have 45 followers, and list, or people create lists, so I might create a list of all the math teachers I follow. So you can see I have lists for comedy, politics, news. So if I go to the people I'm following, there's a little list right here. Deceiver is talks a lot about politics, so I might say, okay, this is going to go into politics. I can go down to Bella Coleman, and she has to do a lot of research for educational technology, so I might put her into educational technology list. So then if you just want to see the tweets from one of your lists, you're just in a mood to read about politics, I'm just in a mood to talk about ed tech, I can follow my different lists. I'm going to go back to home now. Twitter recommends people you can follow, and this is based on who you currently follow. Steve Harganen is a ed tech specialist, so I follow a lot of ed tech people, so I'm recommended to follow him, and I'm recommended to follow the President of the United States, and I assume that is because I follow some other politicians. Moving down a little, the @Polizzi, that's a reply. If someone replies to my tweet, like I said over here, hit the reply button. If someone hit the reply button to something I tweeted, it will show up in my @Polizzi, @Mr. Polizzi column. People can send direct messages to one another. That is not seen by any of the followers of the two people. Favorite is everything I favorite. And retweet is, again, this retweet right here. If I forward along a tweet I thought was valuable, or my other the people I follow, what they're retweeting, I can look under this tab and look at that. And search, I can just search all the Twitter universe. I can say I'm looking for some smartboard resources. I can search Twitter and see what people are saying about smartboard. Now, the organization tool that's basically sprung up in Twitter is something called hashtags. That's a pound or the number sign, and hashtags help organize a topic. So a lot of the EdTech teachers have a hashtag called EdChat, where they talk about educational technology issues. So if I search pound EdChat, all these are they're called tagged with EdChat. So if I click on this EdChat, it does searches for everything that has to do with EdChat. And it's a way to organize a topic so a bunch of people can follow it. So I've seen a lot of teachers make a hashtag for their class. So if you're teaching Bio 101, you say hashtag Bio 101. All the people who are tweeting about that will say pound Bio 101, and they'd follow that class. All right, then you have the trends. So what's trending in the United States? You have you can follow your trends local. Hurricane Earl is becoming big this week. To be honest, a lot of these trends I don't understand, or it's a culture that I'm not following. You can also get an RSS feed for your Twitter. And that's basically all Twitter is. It's really, like I said, what I'm primarily using it for is as a professional development tool. It's just a way for me to follow other teachers and see what people are talking about, and just to stay current, and maybe try and make connections with other classrooms, and stay up to date. Like I have to say, I basically learn something every day.